Well, he's a cutie pie. I might put him in Potomac. Okay, yes. Yeah, he can come right on to Potomac.
What's up, y'all? Okay, listen. So, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to y'all like this. Months ago, before I even do that, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Richie Scott. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button if you haven't already done so. You know the drill. I mean, and if you've been here before and you haven't subscribed yet, what you waiting on? Anyway, so this video is gonna be broken down into two parts because I filmed like mad videos yesterday because I was trying to get content out, but I also had some running around to do before I leave for my trip this weekend. So I was like, oh, dang it. So I was like, let me not rush. Let me put out this Married to Medicine content because I kind of review the episode, but I also talk about some stuff that Heavenly said about Dr. Simone, okay, after the show. So we got that type of news going. But before we even get into all that, I had to film this video today because I'm gonna put both of them together so you guys can know exactly what the heck is going on. So there was a rumor a while back that Joseline Hernandez was going to be joining the cast of Married to Medicine for this season. Now, when I saw it, I never reported on it because I raised a side eye, but she was spotted filming with the ladies and there was like a photos or footage of her that came out a while back. And I was like, she's probably gonna make an appearance. Well, we finally have more details about that appearance and it is juicy, okay? So you guys know that she is no longer affiliated with Love and Hip Hop, okay? Now, I don't know whether or not she gets paid residuals from this show. I'm not sure how she does it, but allegedly she lives here in Miami and I ain't run into her yet. I actually saw her when I was living in LA. And she came into a bar that I used to serve at, because I used to serve. I'm no shame in my game. I works. Okay? But she did that. But when she came in, it was like pretty late at night, and I thought she was maybe with an assistant or a manager. She is drop dead gorgeous, y'all. Hands down, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Did not see the baby because she was just her and the other person that she was with, and they was having some drinks. Anyway, so apparently the new cast member on the show, her name is Buffy Purcell. She is going to be having an event and I'm thinking it's airing this Sunday. So mad because I'm gonna be in LA probably drinking my face off because it'll be Sunday fun day, but whatever. So Buffy Purcell has an event and at that event she brings along Joseline Hernandez, or I guess maybe they're friends or something like that. Anyway, Joseline ain't got no ties to VH1 anymore, I don't think. So she's pretty much probably a free agent at this point, so she can appear on whatever show she wants to appear on at this point. And so her and TOYA actually get into it. And yet again, we are dealing with taxes, probably because it's about to be October. I feel like this whole tax thing is coming up. Anyway, but basically they get into it for some reason about parenting, and then Joseline basically tells TOYA she needs to be more worried about her taxes or something to that nature. Listen, I'm here for it. I am here for it. But that's what we gotta tell y'all. So we got that to look forward to, guys. So be on the lookout. Married to Medicine this Sunday. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. Now let's get into the regular episode. The first thing that I want to talk about is this whole debate between Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Simone. Now, I'm gonna give you guys, first of all, if you thought that last night they had squashed the beef, you're wrong. Because Dr. Heavenly has already let us know what she thought about last night. Now, if you guys saw last night's episode, you will have seen a couple of things. And then I'm gonna get to what Dr. Heavenly just recently did to let us know that this thing is still going. One, you will know that Dr. Simone tried to have a reconciliation with Quad that did not work out very well. Okay, so that's number one. Then Dr. Simone also had a meeting with Dr. Jackie where she basically tried to tell her what had happened between her and Dr. Heavenly because Dr. Jackie wants them to get back into each other's good graces. Now, Dr. Simone then came home and tried to have a meeting with her family about the state of their household. And to be very honest with you, their household looked like a bunch of wild animals had run through it. I'm just gonna be very honest with you. There's no reason to me why she's having to wake the kids up, walk the dog, and clean up and take the trash out. You got three men in this household, and I don't understand why they're unable to do this, and why Simone has to actually wake up her son, who I think is currently in college in Atlanta. So you a whole grown man at this point, at least, excuse me. You're a whole 19, 20-year-old. So I won't say grown man yet, because I feel like you gotta earn your stripes for that label. That's the truth. And right now he's not earning those stripes. This boy can't even get himself out of the bed on his own. Like, to me, it's just like the household is in disarray, okay? And so Dr. Heavenly basically tweeted out, while I'm over here pressure washing my house, I should have been more concerned about Dr. Simone's house, because that house did look a hot mess. Now, granted, we all have those moments where the house looked like it ain't fit to be tied. Okay, we all have those moments. But Dr. Simone, if you're on television, and I get it, it's part of your story, it's part of what you're actually dealing with, so I appreciate that part of it, but I also can comment on it because you showed it to us. Okay, and there we go. At the end of the day, girl, your house is a mess. And I appreciate the fact that you are going so hard for your husband, Cecil, but to me, he's in the wrong and you're in the wrong for letting him continuously talk about Dr. Heavenly when she's asked you to stop. Now, at the end of the day, you cannot control your husband, but what you can do is get him to stop commenting about your friends, because ultimately he has to realize that that's going to cause an issue with you and any friend who is in their right mind. If I come to you and I tell you, yo, your man is tweeting about me and I really don't appreciate it and I feel like it's going to cause some problems between me and you, if you don't do anything about it, then you are part of the problem at that point. And your man is part of the problem too, because why the heck is he tweeting about me anyway? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I can understand him commenting about things on the show, but I feel like if you're going to be able to dish it out, then you're going to have to be able to take it. And you, Simone, can't be mad about it when I finally decide to bite back. And I think the thing that she's most upset about is, at this point in time, because she got the right one. Because Dr. Heavenly's not going to put up with nobody's mess, okay? That's one thing that I like about Dr. Heavenly. I think she's a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but I like it. And I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like she is somebody that you're not going to come crazy at. And I feel like Dr. Simone, I love Simone. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, because I feel like I'm going in on her. I love her, but I feel like she got the right one. Because Dr. Simone, we have seen her get loud and get up in people's faces, and don't nobody really do nothing about it. But I don't think she would ever do that to Dr. Heavenly. She ain't got the, you have met your match, Dr. Simone. And Dr. Heavenly not gonna let you get loud, bark in her face, do all the things that you typically do. You understand what I'm saying? Back in the day, she's circling around TOYA. Even in the argument with Quad, she done got up in her face. She going hard and crazy at Dr. Contessa when she know Dr. Contessa ain't got the chops for that right now. Come on now. I just feel like Dr. Simone do the most. She has been doing the most since she's been on the show. I like it, but at the end of the day, I feel like, yo, you done met your match now. You got the right one. Because Dr. Heavenly not going to let up off that neck. And I don't think Dr. Simone going to be able to take it, okay? And that's it. That's it right there. Now, the other big thing on this show, I feel like this whole situation between Mariah and Dr. Jackie. Let me give you guys my assessment of the situation, and I'm just gonna keep it 100% real. To be very honest with you, I don't think Dr. Jackie likes Mariah in the slightest bit. I don't think she likes her at all. I don't think that she would, if she had her way, I don't think she would film with her. I don't think she would come into contact with her. And I think that Mariah probably knows it, okay? And I think that Mariah, while I love Mariah, I felt like the issue that she was upset about Jackie about is not really the issue that she has. I feel like the issue that she has is that Dr. Jackie does not like her, but is not forthcoming about whatever it is. So I feel like almost that Mariah is kind of picking at Dr. Jackie because she feels like I know you got an issue with me. Go ahead and say it. Let's bring it out to the surface, because all of this that you're doing right now, I'm gonna use that as my reason for my anger, and I'm gonna get you to say exactly what your problem is. I feel like that's what's happening overall with this whole situation with Dr. Jackie and Mariah. And I feel like Mariah knows that she can come at Dr. Jackie, one, because she basically has a little bit of control. Well, I don't want to say a little bit of control. You know, she's one of the creators of the show. But I feel like she knows that she can go at her, and Dr. Jackie not going to really do too much. But I did appreciate Dr. Jackie offering an apology, even though she did not feel like she was wrong. I think sometimes it's better just to be the bigger person and just to kind of let something go versus being right, okay? Because so many times I feel like people argue because they want to be right, when in actuality, it doesn't really matter who was right in a particular situation. You understand what I'm saying? The only thing that really matters is the fact that we want to move past it and we want to be at least be civil to each other. And I think that that's what Dr. Jackie can be. But I also think that, you know, that whole situation, I think that beef is just simmering right now. I think it's actually going to come back to the surface, okay? Let me get to Dr. Simone and Quad, okay? I don't even want to talk about it because I don't even want to rehash that no more. I want to talk about what Dr. Heavenly said to Dr. Contessa about the woman's place being, where is the woman's place? Okay. I agree with Dr. Heavenly that the marriage should come first. I think it was a little bit selfish on Dr. Contessa's part to go to school all the way in Nashville and leave your family behind when you still have obligations at home, because that is not what this man signed up for when he married you. And I'm sure that's not what most people sign up when they marry their spouse. But I am for certain that in every situation, we make sacrifices and allowances for the betterment of our partner and ultimately our relationship. But in the past, it seems as though Dr. Contessa has been a little flip-floppy with exactly what it is that she wants to do. And I feel like this man has been very accommodating to that. Now, everybody has a right to change careers, and I'm definitely here for that. Sometimes you need to pivot. And there's often times in your life where you may not know the right decision. And she's lucky that she has a partner that has supported her through it. But at the end of the day, I think that the right move to make would have been to find a school that's closer to home so that she can also fulfill her career aspirations, but not necessarily have to leave the roles and responsibilities that she has at home. Now, what I will say is this. I don't necessarily agree with what Dr. Heavenly said about the woman's place being with the kids, because I also feel like there are plenty of fathers out there who can actually provide for their children. And I don't want to say similar ways because there's no similarities about it. You know, a mom is a mom and there's nothing like a mother's love. But I just don't want to take away from what the fathers can do, if you understand what I'm saying. And I don't think that a woman should be limited to where she puts her energy either. Like, it doesn't have to just be with the kids. I think that they just need to make, they have to have some boundaries and also some household, like, what are we doing what's best for the family? That always has to be at the forefront. And are we doing what's best for each other? Because they have to ultimately support each other. I almost feel like her decision was a little selfish, because I felt like she could have gone to a school probably that was closer to home. That's just my decision. I get it. I wouldn't do it. I would not do it. I'm not leaving my family. I'm just not. You know, I think for those of us who are either in relationships, have been in great relationships, or aspire to be in great relationships, understand that it's not easy to find that. And so when you do find it, you need to cherish it, hold on to it, and maintain it, and let it and nourish it so that it grows. And so I feel like it was irresponsible of her to put her marriage and her family second. That's just my thoughts. But you guys let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell button, and I will see you guys in the next video.